Hello, this is Little Guy 257. This is my first review video. Right now I'm doing a review of this knife. It is the Gerber, Ultralight LST. This was a knife I got when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and back then I thought it was a fantastic knife. Loved it for the size. But in reality it's a pretty small knife. Let's see if I can find a ruler. Here's one. In reality, it's not that big. The blade's less than 2 inches long, and all in all, it's only about 4.5 inches long. It's not that big of a knife, but since it is a Gerber knife, if you can read that, I don't think you can. This is on my phone, which isn't the best video, but it's a pretty good knife. It's got good Gerber quality. All Gerber's knives are good knives. This one, its small size makes it a little tricky to open one-handed, but, you know, it's usually not a one-handed open knife anyway. So, to close it, it does have a release down at the bottom here. And so, to close it, you know, generally you want to use 2 hands, but I'll see if I can do this one-handed. You just push that, close it part way, and then use your hand to close it the rest of the way without losing any fingers. This knife is called the Ultralight LST because there is the full version of the LST knife, which is about twice the size, a little less than twice the size, and it's a lot heavier. This knife, ultralight, it of course means it's light, and that's the case for this. This is only 0.6 ounces, seriously, 3/5 of an ounce, very tiny amount of weight. Compare it to a piece of paper, it's very similar amounts of weight. The knife blade itself, it's a pretty sharp blade, keeps an edge fairly well, but its small size does make it so that it's hard to use for much, besides detail carving and small carving jobs. Really not much else I can say about it. It's a good knife, knife for if you're young like I was when I first bought this. It's $15 at most stores like Gander Mountain, Cabela's, I think, carries it. I don't exactly remember who else carries it, but it's a good knife for if you're, you know, just started getting into knives, and you want a smaller knife that it's just a single blade knife, you know, nothing fancy like a Swiss Army knife like this, classic Swiss Army. I've used this knife many times. I've used it for carving jobs. Great knife all in all. It's, you know, again, light. I'm pretty sure it's stainless steel. It says Gerber USA, Portland, Oregon, so, you know, not really much to specify what it is, but it definitely feels and looks like stainless steel. So I know people like carbon steel blades better because they sharpen better and hold an edge better, but it's still Gerber's got some of the best stainless steel blades you can get. So don't exactly refer questions to me, but, you know, please comment, tell me how I did. This is my first video, so if I did a crappy job, then tell me.